What's up, you? For today's video, with a Garganacl sweep. Garganacl is the salt Pokemon and it is perfect for me. You people of the viewers have been hounding me in that comment section, telling me, when are you doing this Pokemon? It's finally here, you know, it's finally here, and it's ready to get salty. So let's have a look at its new ability, Purifying Salt. It also has Clear Body and Sturdy, which are nice abilities too. So what does Purifying Salt do? Basically what this does, it stops the status moves on Garganacl, and it also halves the power of Ghost type moves. So quite a good ability, if I do say so myself. Now looking at its stats here, we've got 100 base and attack, health, 130 in defense, and a respectable 90 in special defense, giving it some really good bulk all around. The only bad stats really are the speed, so that's going to make things difficult when you're trying to get a sweep with it, but not so much if you're using like a bulky tank support set. Today, I'll be trying to sweep with Garganacl, and the main problem here was its speed stat. However, I did get around that, and I got some pure salt for you, so I hope you enjoy. If you want to support the channel and the video, people, make sure you do hit that like button, and if you're one of those people who's been asking me for the Garganacl sweep, you better be hitting that like button. All right, so here we go. We've got a dolphin lead here, and I've got my little silky surprise here. Now, this wasn't 100% needed, just in case there was some really fast Pokemon. I did have a way around this. Now, I actually want to do a Spider-Up sweep because people have been roasting Spider-Up, saying it's like, you know, the worst Pokemon in Gen 9 and like fully evolved Pokemon. I actually want to have a look at a Spider-Up strategy and see what I can do for it. I'm also going to do a moveset guide for it as well as all the other new Generation 9 Pokemon. Anyway, so we're going to get hit by a Bitter Blade there. That is going to wreck me in one shot. And now, people, it is time for the Salt Machine. All right, people, we're just going to forget those 2 bloopers happened, okay? All right, that sounds good. Let's have a look at mining for salt here. Man, that person was so salty after I got those flinches with Ironhead. I was really trying to think of a way to make this moveset actually, create some salt and to rage quits, and Ironhead seemed to be the best. I thought it was really funny too how this is actually a salt Pokemon, and when you go for the Terra, it gets like an axe above its head, so you're like mining for salt. I thought that was quite clever. What do you think? Anyway, so we got Rock Polish now. Its speed is absolutely atrocious, so even with Jolly Nature, which was mine here, and Max Attack, it didn't really hit like super high levels. That's why I set up a web at the start. So I've got Rock Polish to times its speed by 2. Weakness Policy worked really nicely on this. More on the physical side though, when it got hit by a special move, it just got dropped. So that was a bit of a problem. You could definitely run Sturdy on this as well if you are attempting to go for a Garganacl sweeping set. So we had Purifying Salt, which is very, very handy there. It actually worked against Willow Miss, which was great. And I also had Stone Miss, Earthquake, and Ironhead. That was its basically like coverage moves here. It doesn't really hit very hard. You really need to have a weakness policy. Even then, it does struggle to feint things. In that battle, it was actually quite good because I used Ironhead and I used the flinching of Ironhead to get around the Amoonguss, and I also used it against the Reveroom as well. I actually got the flinch there. If you notice, it had an air balloon, so I'd love to use like Earthquake, but I couldn't use it for the 4 times super effective. So I went for the Ironhead, and then they salty rage credit. So I was going to win the battle there and outspeed with the Earthquake. But yeah, that's the actual set for my sweeping one. This really isn't a sweeping Pokemon. It's more like bulky support and stuff like that. I want to do a full like moveset guide on this Pokemon, but I'll touch on a couple of things here. With its health and defense, you could go like max health, max defense, easy. Like this would definitely work with body press. I see a lot of people using stealth rock body press. Sturdy isn't. I mean, I think Purifying Salt is the best ability on this because you get around all those status moves, which is essentially helpful when you're using like a defensive set. It also gets access to like recover as well, which is another really great move on it. But yeah, Sturdy wouldn't be bad there, but you're probably only going to be making use of that if you get hit by a powerful special move, because its special defense is base 90, so it's not like super duper amazing, but that's when I'd probably use the Sturdy ability. But Purifying Salt is a very, very cool ability. It's sort of like Goldengo's ability, but it doesn't get that that halve from Ghost type moves. I'm trying to think why they did a halve to Ghost type moves. It seems a little bit random to me, unless I'm missing something. Anyway, if you can figure out maybe why they did that, let me know in the comment section. That's about it for mining for salt today. We mined some fresh salt. I'll catch you tomorrow for another upload. Peace.